We're heading into what will be the final race of the day in this final round of the 25th edition of the TYRE-FMSCI National Racing Championship. It's going to be the JK Tyre Novice Cup race. Now, the interesting story in this category so far today has been there have been two races so far in this race category. Both of them ended up seeing a good 1, 2, 3 for Team DTS Racing. It was Kyle Kumaran, it was Vineet and Joel Joseph finishing on the podium. Now, what's happened for this final race is that you've got a reverse grid kicking in, which means that effectively, because that reverse grid, you've got the top 8 finishers in the first race. They actually now start in reverse order, which means it's going to be a great opportunity for some of the mid-pack finishers to try and get a first look on the racetrack. So Sachin Santosh starts off on pole, the driver from Momentum Motorsport. Great opportunity with the reverse kicking in.
Yeah, true. So let's see how it goes with all the fast drivers behind me. Let's see.
Well, all the best for that.
Thank you.
There you have it. As he said, all the faster drivers behind me is going to bring out a lot of defensive driving skills. And of course, let's see whether Sachin Santosh goes aggressive on that as well. Let's take a quick look at who starts off on P2. Well, with about 5 minutes to go, we can have a quick chat with the driver who starts off on P2, and that's going to be Anvay Hemrajani. Anvay, as I was talking to Sachin earlier, the reverse grid kicking in, so an opportunity for some of the other drivers to get a clear look on the racetrack. And any strategies that you and your team principal have been talking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty stressed about it. Yeah, we have worked on a lot, getting many tips, so it's just in my mind. I'll do my best.
Go well.
Yeah, I'll do the best I can. And it's like my first experience, starting in front, second and third, first time. So, yeah, I'll try my best I can.
I think that's the important part, to keep it uncluttered and try and do the best that you can, stick to the basics.
I'll just keep myself cool and I'll just do my best. No worries. Yeah.
Go well. As team principal, I'm going to have a quick chat with a man who sees his young lad up front. Anvay is up on P2. So, what are the tips that you're giving him?
Anvay is my student. I have started training him from last year. I just told him to take cool, not to take any pressure. Like, just drive as you have been driving. Don't take any pressure on yourself and keep yourself safe. Keep the car safe. If you're lucky, you will be on the podium.
Super thoughts, just keep it simple. Your assessment of how your drivers have done in the season so far. We're into the final round, so your thoughts on that?
The drivers, most of them are new starters in this category, and there's a lot of improvement. You can see that the top 15 were almost like within 1 second. It is a good improvement, basically. So all these will go on to become good drivers for the next coming years.
Well, wishing you well and wishing Avalanche Motorsports all the best as well. That's just a quick chat with the team principal from Avalanche Motorsports. We've got some great opportunity for these drivers to try and make the most. As Arjun Sham Nair, who starts off on P3, you aren't seeing the regulars you generally see, but Arjun has been pretty quick on the racetrack. Arjun, your thoughts on row 2 on P3? How do you intend to approach this race?
Good to see you, Raman, first of all.
Thank you.
It's not like last weekend where I frequented the front row, but it is what it is, and we got to make the best of it. So the goal obviously is to get a good start and not look back from there. And let's hopefully do that.
Wishing you well, and I love the clarity of thought. Cheers, there you go. So that's a quick little chat with a couple of drivers from Momentum who start off on 1 and 3. There's an Avalanche Racing driver who starts off on P2. And there's Nitish Chaudhary who starts off on P4 from Quest Motorsport. Wishing you well, Nitish. Go well. We don't have too much time left because it's the 3-minute board that you can see that's going out to the formation lap. Kyle Kumaran, Vineet and Joel Joseph. You'll see those cars from Team DTS Racing lining up at 6, 7 and 8. So there's going to be an interesting little story there as to how they go about their task. Interesting race action coming your way. Do stay with us.
Thank you, Raman. Now we are moments away from the start of the 5th race of Saturday, and that is race 3 in this category, the JK Tyre Novice Cup. Very quickly, Solomon, I'll let you do the honors of the grid.
Let's go for it. Car number 5 on P1, that is Sachin. Car number 28, Anmay. This is his first row start. Car number 25 on P2 from Avalanche. Arjun Shamnaya, car number 18 on P3 from M Sport. Nitesh Chaudhary, car number 96 on P4. Dhruv Goswami from M Sport, car number 9 on P5. Joel Joseph from DTS, car number 31 on P6. Vineet Kumar also from DTS in car number 11 on P7. Kyle Kumran, championship leader, currently will start on P8 in car number 17. Adi Parasha, car number 63, will start on P9. Shivek Tyagi, car number 2, will start on P10. Deep Singh, car number 27, will start on P11. Imad, car number 99, will start on P12. Rishan Bhatnagar, car number 50, will start on P13. Kishan Bindal, car number 24 on P14. Abhinav Narendra Kumar, car number 44 on P15. Sujendra, car number 88 on P16. Further down the order, Jamie Shaw, car number 74 on P17. Rajendra, car number 1 on P18. Surya Narayan, car number 3 on P19. Chetan Surineni, who didn't have a finish to his name, will start right at the back of the grid on P20. Aman Nagdev will join him as well in car number 7 on P21. Sanskar Jaiswal, car number 95 on P22. Aditya Parusram, car number 6 on P23. Ashi Hanspal, car number 15 on P24. Navneet Burani, car number 21 on P25. 25 cars on the grid, and let's have a quick look on the championship table as it looks like.
Well, it is Kyle Kumran of DTS Racing who leads the way. He's on 58 points, while his teammate Vineet Kumar is second, and Joel Joseph again, another one from GTS Racing, is the third. Vineet Kumar with 50 points, 48 for Joel Joseph, 46 for Aditya Parsuram, who's fourth. Chetan Surineni as well on 46. So there's that battle going on for third. There's still, in fact, till second as well. There's only 4 points separating second till fifth. Dhruv Goswami with 38 points. He is sixth. Aman Nagdev is seventh. Arjun Sham Nair, who's starting in the front of the grid, he will be hoping that he can make it count and get a few valuable points. The formation lap is done. And now we are just moments away from the start of the 10-lap race. Great opportunity for Sachin Santosh, Anvay Rajani, Arjun Sham Nair and Nitish Chaudhary, who's starting in P1, 2, 3, 4. The regular partners in crime, Kyle Kumran, Vineet Kumar, Joel Joseph and Dhruv Goswami from P8 till P5 respectively, as the reverse grid has kicked in. Reverse grid means the top 8 has been reversed.
Do when the red lights illuminate, as we say in words of the F1 style. Lights out, oh baby, go. Car number 5 already off to a decent start, but it's Kyle Kumran who's got a better start. Vineet Kumar is also off to a very flyer off here. It's 2 cars on the right of momentum, but then it's one of the Avalanche cars somehow managing to squeeze in again. Anvay Hemraj, has he taken the lead? Yes, he possibly has, but been hunted down by one of the, not one, but at least 2 of the M Sport cars as they get on very, very quickly into turn number 3 all the way up to turn number 4. It's a little crowded in the front as they're still scrambling for a little bit of space as well. Dhruv Goswami has moved up 1 position as we see it. As they exit turn number 5 all the way up to turn number 7, we are now seeing them approach up to turn number 10, 11 and 12. The Mickey Mouse corner, car number 25. Look at the kind of muscle that he's able to muscle that into the corner. Throws his car into that corner to somehow come in. But for the first time, oh my God, there are 2 cars coming in. Car number 5 versus 96. They are having a wonderful conversation as we have in our Bangalore traffic or a Delhi traffic. But they have somehow managed to come back onto the track again. They were having a conversation in quick time. Well, quick change of positions as we look at car number 18 now back into the lead. That's Arjun Shamnaya.
He was the driver on pole position. Sachin Santosh, who was involved in that little incident along with Nitish Chaudhary. Nitish Chaudhary, the lad from Mumbai of Quest Motorsports, both of them involved in that. Now once again going slightly wide, Dhruv Goswami, we saw that earlier as well, between corner 2 and corner 3 of the starting lap. But it's Anvay Rajani who's in the race lead. There is that battle going on, and it's Anvay Rajani who comes off worst into the tyres. That battle was between him and car number 18 of Arjun Sham Nair.
Unless and at least if he's going to reverse the car, you would really have to believe that this is going to be a safety car. Kyle Kumaran sets the fastest lap time. So Arjun Sham Nair was trying to control his car, but car number 25 turned in, contact done. He goes into the tire wall again. This is awkwardly parked again. In fact, it is on the apex. Will they be bringing the safety car out? It's not the first time they're in the Novice Cup that has seen the safety car. In the meantime, Kyle Kumaran is looking to extend that lead there again. They seem to be still, well, the race is still a go. I believe he may have reversed the car there again. Arjun Sham Nair still adding that little bit of pressure there. Car number 11 stays with him. Okay, there was contact. The Arjun Sham Nair had nowhere to go. No space given, no space taken. Now
Very quickly, the marshals were alert, waving the yellow flag, informing the other drivers following that there has been a little incident. Stay aware, stay aware. And it's the usual. Kyle Kumaran who leads the race now as we come to end of lap number 2. Is Kyle Kumaran who's taken the race lead, and the yellow flag is out. Yes, it is. You can see in the top right of your screen there is it has been now the car that was parked awkwardly, as you said, has been moved, though the safety car is out, as you can see. So Kyle Kumaran is your race leader, closely followed by Arjun Sham Nair, Vineet Kumar, Joel Joseph, Adit Parashar, while Dhruv Goswami, who's gone off the track a couple of times, gone slightly wide, has put in the fastest lap of 1 minute 19.255 seconds. I think this is a good opportunity now for the likes of Vineet Kumar and Joel Joseph to put some more pressure on Arjun Sham Nair and try and move into second and third, pushing Arjun down to fourth, while this will be very interesting to see how Kyle deals with the restart when the safety car goes into the pits.
You are spot on when you talk about the kind of patience that Kyle Kumaran showed. He knew there was a little bit of a scramble to the front. He waited for the opportunity to come in, and then he takes it. But let me talk about something that we may often overlook. When a car goes out of the turn, now in turn number 1, turn number 2, the kind of effort the team of marshals need to do. Number 1, remove the car and take it into safety. Get the driver out into a safety haven. Then, the job is not done. Sweep the track and arrange the tires in such a way that there has been no movement. Because when the tire wall is moved, you really need to relay it again. This is where the safety car belongs, into the pit lane.
Now it's a decent start for Kyle Kumaran. Yes, he waited for that final corner, and he's moved ahead with Arjun Sham Nair in second. This is where Vineet Kumar and Joel Joseph will look to put more pressure on. Terrific job done by the marshal and the ground staff, I must say, Solomon. Within one lap, they've moved the car, they've got rid of the debris as well. As you say, you sweep the track, you make it ready, get the tire wall as well. Very quick action, very, very well done. I think credit to Amit and his team.
Absolutely. Well, Amit Jingan and his team and the team of marshals were there on the track, and it was all happened in less than 2 minutes. Now that's the kind of speed that you have to look around it. In the meantime, as you're looking at the mayhem in the front, Chetan Surani slowly moves into position number 8. There's a car which is awkwardly parked into turn number 4. Please, not another safety car. But who am I to decide that? Let's look around as Arjun Sham Nair slowly gets into the little bit of rhythm. He's trying to take advantage of the toe that is coming in front of him, given to him by Kyle Kumaran. Vineet Kumar now stays with him as close as possible. Joel Joseph just outside the frame. He's about half a second slower than Vineet Kumar. He's not in the frame, but now it is Dhruv Goswami who moves into position number 4. So Joel Joseph drops down a little bit again. We'll come to that in just a bit as Arjun Sham Nair dives in on the inside and somehow blocks him again. Let me state this, Arjun Sham Nair can be very annoying to overtake. I've seen him in karting, but now he's taken the inside line, Kyle Kumaran. But will he have the grip to make that overtaking maneuver stick? Yes, he does. He somehow managed to power that car, throws it there. This is interesting. Dhruv Goswami clocks in the fastest lap time, 1 minute 18.061. He is the 4th fastest. So Dhruv Goswami is making heads turn there. He is really saying he is the man to beat, as car number 70 slowly still sees Arjun Sham Nair still fighting it out for every place on the track again. Oh, this is a good contest. Car number 11 goes side by side, but now Arjun Sham Nair goes wide again. I hope he's able to control that place. A little more wider exit, but Kyle Kumaran parks the car onto the track where Arjun Nair does not want to see this again. Arjun Shah takes a little wider line, has a little peak, but then decides that he's not going to take that. He's not going to take a little bit of risk again. But look how dangerously parked Vineet Kumar is. Goes wide, but Dhruv Goswami says, thank you very much.
That's the opening Dhruv was looking for, and he's capitalized on that. He's moved into second. Now coming in on the inside. Arjun Sham Nair was looking to make that move, but Kyle Kumaran just holds on, hangs on to the race lead. This is a terrific battle for the first position. Anyone's race here, whether it be Kyle Kumaran, Arjun Sham Nair, Dhruv Goswami, Vineet Kumar, they're all four fighting for the top spot. Well, we got Adit Parashar there coming in 5th, Joel Joseph 6th, and Deep Singh Katnori 7th, Imad Mohammed 8th, and Chetan Surneni a lowly 9th, followed by Aditya Parsuram. So this is going to be terrific. If Kyle can win this race, then it seems that he would probably go on and get one hand of the trophy, that's for sure.
More than that, I was very impressed with the two people, Chetan Surineni outside the top 20. We also had Aditya Parasuram just outside there again. Now both of them are fighting in the top 10. Chetan Surineni needs to move into at least 2 more positions. He's got to Deep Singh and Imad along with Joel Joseph. Adit Parashar sets their personal best. Fastest lap time, let's have a rewind of that. It's Dhruv Goswami, who's currently placed at 3rd position, 1 minute 18.061. Second fastest lap timing is Vineet Kumar. Arjun Sham Nair is 3rd fastest. Kyle Kumaran, your race leader, is 5th fastest. So he's really debunking the theme that you don't need to have the fastest lap in order to lead the race again. Arjun Sham Nair dives in on the inside. This time, for surely, he may be able to make that overtaking maneuver unless Kyle Kumaran has a surprise around his back. He takes a wider line. Dhruv Goswami goes past Kyle Kumaran. Well, Kyle didn't see him coming. He decided to take the racing line, but then it was Dhruv Goswami who took a wider line. Much faster RPM and much faster exit. So it's the 2nd position for Dhruv Goswami as Arjun Sham Nair, the race leader.
It's not just Arjun and Dhruv. I think it's Vineet Kumar who's also moved ahead and he's dropped down to 4th as Kyle Kumaran. You can see car number 70 there in the background. He's dropped down to 4th. Terrific. This from Arjun Sham Nair. Waited for his moment and capitalized there. Now Kyle making the move on the inside from 4th, straight away moves up to 2nd. You just cannot keep this boy out of action. There's that tussle going on between Kyle Kumaran and Dhruv Goswami, but that doesn't bother the race leader Arjun Sham Nair. He's about a good 2nd ahead as we're into lap number 7 now. Coming to the end of lap number 7, so 3 laps remaining, anything can happen. Arjun Sham Nair, as long as he can keep his cool, keep his line, going slightly wide on that occasion, Arjun, while Kyle Kumaran has moved into 2nd. 3rd for Dhruv Goswami, and Vineet Kumar drops back again to 4th. You can see 3, the sign there by the one of the marshals that tells you that it's 3 laps remaining. Going slightly wide on that occasion was Arjun Sham Nair. This is a pressure cooker situation. Absolute pressure cooker situation here, and it's not just on Arjun Sham Nair. The pressure is on Kyle Kumaran, the pressure is on Dhruv Goswami, the pressure is on Vineet Kumar as well. So all 4 dealing with that pressure, while it seems that the front 2 have now slightly peeled away, and now he will make that move. Will Kyle Kumaran coming in on the outside? Can he hold the line? Can Sham Nair? No, he can't, but yes, momentarily he could, and oh my word! Oh my word, he was airborne for a minute, was Kyle Kumaran. He'll have to wait now for the other cars to pass, and Arjun Sham Nair joins the traffic before him. I think the front left of Kyle's car has taken a hit.
So Arjun Sham Nair was on the inside, goes over the curbs again. He tries to take a wider line. There's a little contact of the left front on Arjun Sham Nair. Car spins. Let's have a look again. So Arjun Sham Nair takes a wider line. It is this contact from Kyle Kumaran on the right rear that really spins him around. So Kyle Kumaran is going to lose some precious points out here. It's a new race leader. It's car number 11, Vineet Kumar versus Dhruv Goswami. 2 laps to go, and we thought the drama was just coming to a close. There is more drama.
Well, they say someone's loss is someone's gain, and the loss of Kyle Kumaran and
I was just thinking around
Arjun Sham Nair has resulted in the profit for the two in Vineet Kumar and
there is a
Mr.
safety
Goswami
car.
there.
I believe there's going to be a safety car here again. We will check that up. Yes, there is a safety car there again. So are we going to see a finish under the safety car? So if it stays this way, Vineet Kumar number 1, Dhruv Goswami 2, Joel Joseph number 3. This is the way it is going to be in a bit. So car number 70 has been it's a retired for retirement for car number 70, Kyle Kumaran. Let me put it this way, for the championship leader. So this means it can only turn things can only go more interesting from here. How interesting, we're going to watch that out. So let me just revisit that points table again. So Kyle Kumaran, before the race started, was on 58 points, so he goes ahead with no points. Then we have Vineet Kumar, who was on 50 points. He becomes the championship leader. That means with every race that has happened from today morning, there is a new championship leader that is emerging. You can't get closer than this. And let me also mention this. The guy who's the vice champion probable, there's always a change again. Arjun Sham Nair was in the hunt. Chetan Surineni, because of that, now he is also in the mix as well. Or am I speaking too soon? Well, I hope I'm not. Arjun Sham Nair is not in the mix. So then Dhruv Goswami is not in the mix. Well, Raman is patting me saying, Solomon, what are you speaking? Well, all I'm telling you is I'm not sure. All that I know is this is where it is.
Or in the background, you see, well, there's something going on. They're overtaking with the safety car. I'm pretty sure that was something that the officials will look at. And if Kyle Kumran, obviously it seems he has retired, so he remains on 58. And Vineet Kumar, who is now leading the race, if he wins, he moves up to 60. So he will be the championship leader, Vineet. Kyle Kumran will stay second.
You know what? Let's bring the expert in the house. Let's bring the expert in the house. Raman is with us.
Joel Joseph. Joel Joseph with a few valuable points. He will obviously be a close third behind Kyle Kumran.
Well, that's just absolutely right, Karthik. That's exactly how it's going to be. Kyle Kumaran missing out on valuable points. Even if he had finished second in this race, he would have still pretty much held on to that overall championship lead that he had going into this race. But what's happened now is that his teammate Vineet is going to be the overall championship leader. 2 points ahead of Kyle Kumaran. He'll be on 60 points. Kyle will stay on 58. Joel Joseph, who's at the moment third in this race, will walk away with 6 points from this race. If that's the way it's going to end behind the safety car, which means that he goes up to 54 points, and that means he will be third in the overall championship.
It is Vineet Kumar who takes the checker flag. It is Dhruv Goswami who comes in second, and Joel Joseph comes in third. So, well, it's still not bad for DTS with a 1 and 3 on the podium, but I think Diljit will be like, I'd prefer a 1, 2, 3.
Karthik, I've got to be honest with you. Now, don't get me wrong. Both of us are very miserable in maths. That's the reason Raman is in the commentary box. He is already out with the calculator. He says, this is the way it's going to be, dude. Mental maths is going to be there. Now, what we clearly do know is that we've got a new championship leader with every race that has happened today. So, it's not over. Who's going to win this one? Did I tell you that I wanted to go into betting? Not with a change of results like this. Well, this is unpredictable.
That's not the profession you should go for. Certainly not, Solomon.
And with the kind of jinx that I bring to myself and to my commentary.
You might just lose, you'll make others lose as well.
I see the faith in the fellow commentator in the house. This is a good banter, but this is also fabulous race for car number 11. But I would be personally very disappointed for two folks, Kyle Kumaran, Chetan Surineni. But then they will bring their A game into the next one.
I think it was a very good race for Arjun Sham Nair as well. He did a very good job, and I think he was slightly unlucky to miss out on points and on a podium position along with Kyle.
I also got to talk to you about Arjun Sham Nair. He and Amir Saeed, at the age of 8, they were karting together. And their parents are very, very good friends. But Arjun Sham Nair's dad is also a very, very hard worker. In fact, we were joking around with him because they finally decided to come for the weekend together. You always talk about work from home. They work from hotel. That's the kind of work that they carry around. They wanted to make sure that they're here for their son. How cool this was.
Talking about continuing about Arjun Sham Nair, he had a race win as well earlier in the season in round 2. So he'd be a tad bit disappointed. He could have had another race win here. He was it was a very, very interesting race, going tyre to tyre, bumper to bumper with the likes of Kyle Kumran, who was before the end of this race the championship leader. He was under pressure from Vineet Kumar, Dhruv Goswami as well. I think all four they deserve that credit for giving us such an interesting, such a fascinating and such an exciting race. Although in the end, Kyle could not finish. While you can see the joy on Dhruv Goswami's face, car number 9 of M Sport, Dhruv Goswami there, delighted with the second place finish there, gets a hug from his family, and obviously Vineet Kumar too will be very, very happy, and so will be Diljit TS. They're opening the barrier to go on and go meet your family without any obstruction. Gets a pat on the back from Diljit as well.
Listening to the team Fayaz, I was listening to Anmol, I was listening to Anmol Nagdev. All of them, they were just talking to Dhruv. He said, hey, you got the speed, people are looking at you, bring that car home, show what you got. So Dhruv has finally done it. Dhruv has done it very well. I was just wondering, if I was Kyle Kumran, would I have taken that risk versus Arjun Sham Nair? Because one, Arjun was not fighting in for the championship, he was. So I kind of believe that there was possibly a needless risk that was taken. Maybe we wanted to fight it out so that car number 11, Vineet, takes advantage of it. But then this race has really turned over its head with a completely new winner.
So what a race we've had, and what a win for Vineet Kumar that takes him to the top of the charts as far as the Drivers' Championship is concerned. We'll take a very quick break and be back with the highlights of this race. Presentation and the prize distribution ceremony of the race that we've just had, and that is the JK Tyre Novice Cup category. Joel Joseph coming in third. Dhruv Goswami of M Sport taking the second spot. Talking about Dhruv Goswami, the lad from M Sport comes from Bangalore, while Joel Joseph from Ernakulam of DTS Racing finishes third, and Vineet Kumar with a huge smile on his face comes to the top of the podium. Vineet from Tirupur, another young lad from DTS Racing who's done ever so well during this season. In fact, now he is the championship leader with 2 points lead, and he's ahead of Kyle Kumran. That means that the final races will be ever so interesting. Getting his trophy from the legend himself, Hari Singh. The winner, Vineet Kumar. Coming in second is Dhruv Goswami, and settling for third, Joel Joseph. It's a DTS 1 and 3. So in every race in this category, DTS has managed to be on the podium. At least 2 of its drivers have been on the podium. M Sport will have to settle for just 1 spot on the podium, as they did in the previous times. Once again, the trophy for the tuner as well. They do ever so hard. Now for the photograph.
Table as we stand. Kyle Kumran, copy number he's on 58 points. Vineet Kumar is on 50 on number 2. Joel Joseph number 2. And now as
Well, it was an eventful race, the final race of the JK Tyre Novice Cup. Let's have a quick chat with the race winner, who's also jumped into the championship lead. Vineet, congratulations. We've seen the championship lead change hands with every race, and it's no different in the final race of the day today. 10 points puts you 2 points ahead of Kyle Kumran, your teammate.
Yeah, because Kyle did not drive around, so still, it's a great day for me. Yeah, so all the 3 races on podium. Yeah,
happy with that. And how do you plan to approach tomorrow? Because again, There are 2 points that separate you from Kyle. You're in the lead. Kyle's on 58. Joel Joseph's just about 6 points off the pace now, if I'm not mistaken. So the three teammates not only fighting for podium finishes but also fighting for the championship title.
Yes, tomorrow is a reverse grid. So let's see, because Kyle is starting behind me and he's starting in front of me. So I'm in the middle. So let's see what happens tomorrow.
All the best for tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Just a quick chat with Joel. Joel finished third in this race. I'll have a chat with Dhruv in just a bit. But Joel, in the hunt for the championship, disappointing what happened to Kyle today. But still, just your thoughts on how, as teammates, you keep that camaraderie going despite fighting for that one title.
Yeah, even if Kyle went, he's still in the championship. He can get it first again. I can also. Everybody still has a chance. So wishing everybody luck. And let's have a good race tomorrow.
He's a soft-spoken guy as always, isn't he? Wishing you well, Joel. Go well. Let's have a chat with Dhruv. Finally, Dhruv, you came in second. Many congratulations. And you broke the monotony that we were seeing of Team DTS Racing dominating the podium with an M Sport driver finishing on the top three.
Yeah, we had a really bad first race of the day. I mean, race 2 was really bad for us because we had a jump start, and which wasn't really ideal for the championship. So coming into this race, I had a completely different mindset. I wanted to do well. I wanted to make my team proud, and I wanted to make Vishnu sir proud as well. So we did what we could, and we got P2.
Many congratulations and go well. Thank you. There's still one more race to come. That's going to be tomorrow. But that's all that we have for you for today in the day one of the final round of the JK TYRE-FMSCI National Racing Championship. We will be back again with live action tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So do join us then as we bring you the finale of this season with the final day of the final round. But for now, this is Raman Bhanot saying goodbye on behalf of everyone here in the production team.